Today's manifestation tidbit is called Synchronicity. Where your mind goes, energy flows. People often ask me, how does manifestation work? What does it mean that I can set an intention for a particular outcome and see that desire come to life? So today I want to start with the basics. We've all heard of the term synchronicity. You know, like when you think of a person who you haven't seen in a while and then all of a sudden you bump into them at the supermarket. Or when you think of a white Jeep Wrangler because you're in the market for a new car and you begin to see white Wranglers everywhere. For example, the other day I was at the supermarket with my husband and we just began talking about manifestation. So my husband had asked me, he goes, is there something that might be too far-fetched to manifest, such as a flying unicorn, let's say? And that moment we saw smack in the middle of the checkout counter, a helium balloon with a huge unicorn on it, hence a flying unicorn. Sometimes you're actively asking for the sign, and sometimes the sign simply appears because you are focusing so much attention on a particular object. Another example, right? So my husband is trying to get me to appreciate action movies lately. So he got me to commit to watching the Batman trilogy back to back for 3 days straight. On the fourth day, we were visiting my parents' house, and as soon as we parked in their driveway, my brother calls me and says, Ayelet, you're not going to believe this. A bat just flew into the house. True story. So you see, synchronicity happens whether you actively or passively set your mind on something. Because where your mind goes, energy flows. But it's all the more fun when you can actively focus and set an intention on whatever it is and see that thing manifest. Right? So synchronicity are incidents of spiritual significance that ask us to momentarily consider that the divine is intervening in our day-to-day life by showing us mini or sometimes massive miracles. Synchronicity is the beginning stages of co-creating with God. It's the beginning stages of manifestation. So the technique here is to start small by asking for mini miracles. So perhaps set an intention to experience synchronicity by, asking to see a golden doodle or an ice cream cone with sprinkles or a yellow sundress. Whatever your sign is, start small and don't obsess over it. Don't become too attached to the outcome. Have fun with it and be open to seeing variations of your sign, right? Like my unicorn balloon representing a flying unicorn. Let me know how this exercise works for you and feel free to message me with your experiences. Happy manifesting!